Hey, Hope here with another video for you today. This time we will be going through Abyssos 5th floor Savage. Starting off, we have the boss's raid wide, Sonic Howl. Ruby Glow. This will divide the arena in 4. Paired with it is Topaz Stones. This will place 2 exploding AoE yellow stones and 2 spreading poison green stones. You will need to go away from both poisons while also dodging the quadrants that have the yellow AoE stones in them. Venomous Mass. This is a physical vuln applying tank buster. Swap or be ready to immune. Toxic Crunch. This is a physical tank buster, immune if you did not swap. 4 Enumeration puddles appear, 2 will be on the inside of the arena and 2 will be on the outside. Let the melees take the 2 inner ones and the range can handle the outside ones. I advise some system of DPS first clockwise or counterclockwise tower, but it's up to you. If you fail to soak a puddle, the closest member will be hit with a shareable AoE. This also spawns a mob. If you do not kill the mob in time, this will wipe the raid. Try to avoid this for now. Another casting of Venomous Mass and then Toxic Crunch. Ruby Glow. This time it splits the arena in 2. Topaz Stones. This will spawn 1 poison and 1 AoE stone. Double Rush. The boss will rush to the corner of the arena perpendicular to the wall dividing it, then rush back in the opposite direction. During this, the stones will go off. To resolve, stand on one side opposite the AoE stone at the edge of the boss hitbox and use knockback resistance. You need to start on the boss's rear, so you may have to start on the exploding side, but you have time to move over. Sonic Howl, followed by Ruby Glow. This divides the arena in 4 again. Topaz Cluster. The boss will spawn stones in the various quadrants a few seconds apart. First will be 2 stones, followed by 2, then 3, and 3 more. Pay attention to the first and third safe spots, ignoring the rest. Move to the first safe spot, then to an adjacent quadrant. Next move to the safe spot for the third stones, then directly across as it will always be safe. Yet again, another Venom Mass and Toxic Crunch combo. Venom Squall or Venom Surge. Either of these can happen next. Venom Squall. Spread to your Protean position, then go to the middle to place an AoE, then split into healer stacks. Venom Surge. Split into healer stacks, move middle, spread to Protean. Next is either tail to claw or claw to tail. Tail always hits the rear once. Claw hits the front 6 times and then 1 additional time. Dodge these as front or rear room cleaves, remembering the front takes longer to resolve. Satiety. Stand near middle, stay opposite the boss as he jumps around the room. He will change direction either once or twice, but if you stand opposite, you will be safe the entire time. Split into groups of 2 to take the towers. Have all intercardinal players rotate clockwise, except the northwest should go south to replace the tank. You must leave 1 tower open for replenishing the boss's satiety meter by failing to stand in a tower. This will cause the AoE I mentioned before to hit the tanks who will need to cooldown or invuln it. This spawns a mob for the boss to eat and refill his satiety meter, otherwise he will enrage. Another Sonic Howl. Ruby Glow. This time it splits the arena in 2. Topaz Stones. There will be 5 stones in total, 3 on one side, 2 on the other. Venom Pool. Stand on the side with only 2 crystals. Split into 2 groups, making sure 1 healer and 3 players are on each crystal. Then the Venom Pool will go off, turning those crystals into poison crystals as the other side explodes. Next is either Searing Ray or Raging Claw. For Searing Ray, stand opposite the boss. The wall will reflect the AoE, keeping you safe. For Raging Claw, be sure to stand behind the boss. Another Venomous Mass and Toxic Crunch. Ruby Glow. This divides us into 4 again. Topaz Stones. For this one, party needs to split into 2 quadrants that do not have the orange stones. Next is Venom Squall or Venom Surge. Wait for the orange AoE to explode, then spread or stack as necessary, group under the boss, then spread or stack again. Next we have 4 Enumeration puddles. You can do this exactly the same as the first time you saw it. Next we have Claw to Tail or Tail to Claw, followed with Venomous Mass into Toxic Crunch, and a Sonic Howl. Ruby Glow, this divides the arena in 4 again. Topaz Stones, this puts 2 stones on each quadrant. Venom Pool, party will split into 2 groups on the same quadrant, taking the Venom Pool on both crystals. Double Rush, stand opposite the poison puddles to not be hit by them. Remember to use your knockback immunity. You can stand in the path of his dashes, but it does more damage. It is survivable with mitigation. There is no reason to be hit by the line of dash. Wrapping it up, the boss uses Venomous Mass into Toxic Crunch, Sonic Howl, another Venom Squall or Venom Surge, then Tail to Claw or Claw to Tail, followed by Venomous Mass. There might be a few more mechanics before Enrage, but I wasn't able to see them. And that's all for the fight. Best of luck progging and clearing. I'd like to give a big thanks to both Woops and Rin Karigani for letting me use their VODs to make this. If anything significant changes, I may do another video with more defined or uptime strats. If you liked the video and want to see more, make sure to like, subscribe, and if you see anything wrong or that you liked, leave a comment.